Hey folks, it's Gavin, Seim, and we had a few days downtime on the Take Action Tour. Decided to just slow down for a couple days and check out the Smoky Mountains. We're out here in front of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park Visitor Center. Now I want you to look at this place and I want you to think about this place. Now don't get me wrong, there's some nice folks in there, but the federal government is here. They're illegally occupying this land. This is not a national park, this is the people's land. And we don't need it to be a national park for it to remain the people's land. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution makes it very clear that the federal government has no authority to manage these lands. None whatsoever. And Congress has no authority to grant that to them. See, we have these beautiful places all over America. And don't get me wrong, I love them. I love visiting them, taking my family to them. I'm an image maker and a landscape photographer. I make big pieces for the walls. And so look at this place. It's just beautiful all through here. But we don't need the federal government to grant us that beauty. We don't need them to make that work for us. See, there's nobody worse at managing land and pretty much anything else than the federal government. That's why in our Constitution we restricted them so much to what they could and could not manage. And so that same federal government that murdered Lavoy Finicum, that same federal government that has imprisoned the patriots and innocent people all over this nation, that same federal government is occupying this land right here and the forests around it, closing off roads and making rules and restrictions that are far more than are necessary. See, this land belongs to the people in their states. And people say, well, Gavin, if we didn't have the national parks, we wouldn't be able to enjoy this land with our children and our families. And I used to think that too, maybe a little. And then I thought, you know what, that's ridiculous. These lands, they bring revenue, they bring commerce, they bring people to the states. They're of value to the people of the states, and we're letting the federal government control them illegally. It's time that we, the people, take back our lands, America. It's time that we take back our liberty. It's time we cast out this lawless federal government and get back to law and liberty and order. It's time we take a stand. This national park, these Great Smoky Mountains, they do not belong to the federal government. This land is our land, and it's time that we take it back.